And I am your workout leader for today. I am a yoga instructor. I've been teaching yoga for almost 10 years now. And
I think that's the biggest I can get it.
hey, so anytime you need to rest, please take as much time as you need to have a seat and rest. If you don't want to be seen on the thing, you can just mute yourself. That way it won't catch you. But we're going to start today's class in child's pose. Okay. And anytime you don't know what we're doing, you can just look at me and hopefully I'm doing the right thing too. So go ahead and start on your hands and knees. And for child's pose, you can bring your big toes together. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Sink your hips back to your heels. Reach your arms forward and rest on your forehead. And then all you have to do here in child's pose is breathe. So slow, deep breath in through your nose. Long, deep breath out through your nose. Slow, deep breath in. And long, deep breath out. Okay, try to find an ocean-like rhythm to your breath. Okay. All right, so continue to breathe here. Breathe into the back of your lungs, back of your heart, back of your shoulders. All right, and let's breathe here together. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then open mouth, exhale. Sigh it out. Make sure the person next to you can hear you. Breathe. Deep breath in through your nose. And open mouth, exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. Close your mouth. Seal your lips. Breathe through your nose. Come up to tabletop on your hands and knees. Okay. Tuck your toes under and press back into downward facing dog. So lift your hips up and back. So balance on the balls of your feet with your feet hip distance apart. Spread your fingers wide and relax your head. Look to your knees or your navel. As you breathe here, pedal your knees. Bend your right knee, bend your left knee, go back and forth. So bend one knee, press the other heel down. Keep breathing through your nose. And then come back to stillness. Look forward to your hands. Walk your feet to your hands. So it may take a few steps, may take one step, but bring your feet as wide as your mat. Grab your elbows and hang. Bend your knees, relax your head and neck. Gently sway side to side. Right, and you can change the crossing of your arms. Bring the opposite arm in front. And then relax your arms down. You can bring your big toes together to touch. So heel toe your big toes together. Bend your knees slowly, roll yourself up to standing. Let your head be the last thing to lift. All right. Once you're standing on your mat, you can stand tall with your big toes together. Bring your hands together in prayer and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths here on your own. Take this moment to get centered and grounded for your practice. And as you breathe here, also try to find an intention for your practice. So what brought you to your mat today? What brought you to your practice? What brought you to this exercise lifestyle? Make that your intention today. And if you have nothing in mind, feel free to share in my intention for March has been to explore, right? Explore your surroundings, explore your body with these yoga postures, and listen to your feelings, okay? So trust that you're exactly where you need to be today. And let's seal it with our breath. Take a deep breath in and exhale it out. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. So close your mouth, seal your lips again. Find the ocean-like rhythm to your breath. You can blink your eyes open, relax your arms down, and step to the top of your mat if you're not there already. Let me get there. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms over your head. Let the palms of your hands face one another. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, hinge from your hips, and try to reach for your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. You can put your hands on your shins or your thighs. Find a flat back like tabletop. And exhale, plank. So plant your hands down, step back to a narrow push-up stance so that your hips are in line with your shoulders. Draw your belly in, look to the top of your mats. Okay. And then use your tippy toes. Inhale, shift forward, go past your wrists. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway and hover. Hug your elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Point your toes into your mat. Lift your thighs, look forward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Nice job. Lower down to your hands and knees. And especially if you're newer to yoga, just have a seat and watch me here. I'll show you your options as we go through this practice. Okay, so just have a seat, watch. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, chaturanga is what I'm going to say. That's a high to middle plank or high to middle push-up. Except instead of your arms wide, your elbows are hugging in. Looks like this. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Step back, shift forward and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. That's option one. Option two, if you're still building strength from inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga looks like this. Step back, shift forward, lower to your knees. Lower halfway, just like a push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog, scoop up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Your last option, your wrists and your shoulders start to feel sore from inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hold your plank. Skip the upward facing dog and then meet back in downward facing dog. All right, sound good? So come back to downward facing dog. We'll try this together. So this time we'll move breath to movement. If it's too fast or too slow, just take it at your own pace. From downward facing dog, inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, forward fold, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, find a flat back. Exhale, fold, reach for your toes again. Keep that length through your spine. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms over your head, come all the way up. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold, come right back down, reach for your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. So take the best option for you. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, just like that. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms over your head. Reach tall like a mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Come right back down. Reach for your toes again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. So step back, shift forward. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Take a few breaths here. Feel free to pedal your knees or shake out your head. Yes and no. Maybe no again or yes again. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. So just like it sounds, pretend there's a chair at the back of your mat. Your big toes together, sit down. Reach your arms up so palms of your hands face one another and hold and breathe here. So root your heels down. Press your thighs back, pull your belly in. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Touch your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, inhale, lift your right leg up. Come into a split. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot in between your hands. If your foot doesn't make it in between your hands, grab your ankle, pick up your foot, place it there. Inhale, warrior two, come all the way up. Beautiful. So hold and breathe here. Make sure your right second toe points straight ahead. Roll your right knee to your pinky toe. Pull your belly in just like you're zipping up your jeans. Look towards your fingertips. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Nice job. Inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Bring your right forearm to your thigh. Reach your left arm up. So lean back just like you're against a wall. Look up to your thumb. Shine your heart up. Nice job. Inhale, reverse warrior this time. So keep the bend in your right knee. Reach your right arm up and back just like you're going to high five the wall behind you. So look up to your thumb. Sink into your front knee. Keep that strong lunge. And draw your belly in. Find your core again. Breathe into your right side ribs and the spaces between your ribs. All right, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. So plant your palms, step your right foot back. Move through your yogi push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And what we do in one side on yoga, we always repeat on the other side. So inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, warrior two, come all the way up. So hold and breathe here. Make sure your left second toe is straight ahead. Reach your arms wide, look towards your left fingertips. Try to find your middle fingernail. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Just like you're riding a surfboard. So ride the waves of your breath. Inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Bring your left forearm to your thigh. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Lean your head back. Bring your chest back. Look up to your thumb. And then keep the bend in your front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your left knee. Reach your left arm up and back. Big side bend. So you can breathe into your left side ribs this time. Sink into your front knee. Draw your belly in. Nice job. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's breathe together. Take a deep breath in. And then open mouth, exhale. Sigh it out. One more time. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Here's where we move fast. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down into a chair. Reach your arms up. There it is. Exhale, forward fold. Come back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. So point your toes, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Step through. Inhale, warrior two. Come all the way up. There it is. Exhale, side angle pose. Right forearm to your thigh, left arm up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your right knee, reach your right arm up. And exhale, chaturanga. So remember your options. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, warrior two. Come all the way up. Exhale, side angle pose. Left forearm to your thigh. Reach your right arm up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your left knee. Reach your left arm up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. One more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low into your chair. Reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, warrior two. Come up. Exhale, side eagle pose. Right forearm to your thigh, left arm up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your right knee, reach your right arm up. Exhale, chaturanga. You got it, almost there. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, arms wide. Exhale, side angle pose. Left forearm to your thigh, right arm up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Lower down, have a seat. Great job. Towel off, sip some water if you need it. Take a few resting breaths. All right, everyone all right? Thumbs up, nice and warm now. Yay. So from here, we're gonna move to lying on our back. So you can lie down. And once you're lying down, you can bring your feet together and your knees wide, like this, like a diamond shape. Interlace your hands behind your head or fingertips behind your ears, whatever keeps you from grabbing your neck. Press your low back down so your abs feel strong. And look at one spot on the ceiling. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, crunch. Lift your head and chest up. So small crunch, just lift your shoulders up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. So as you move with your crunches, move with your breath. Switch to strength training breath. So exhale through your mouth. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Keep your low back rounded for a challenge. You can float your feet an inch or two off your mat. Just lift your chest straight up and down rather than curling in. Lift up. Think of it as a chest lift. All right, last 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Nice job. Take a long body stretch. Stretch your legs long, reach your arms over your head, relax your abs. So normally I play music here, but it sounds wonky on Zoom. So let's pretend we're listening to The Weekend. All right, from here you can bring your knees into your chest. This time extend your legs up just like they're up the wall. So bring your big toes together to touch. Spread your toes wide, flex your feet, and reach your arms up like you're gonna touch your toes. This time reach opposite ankle. So tap your left hand to your right ankle, tap. And then switch sides. Right hand to left ankle, tap. Go side to side, right and left. Right and left. Lift through the balls of your feet. Spread your toes. All right, just 8, 7, a little bit faster, 6, 5, 4, 3, bicycle twisted 2, and 1. Bend your knees. Interlace your hands behind your head or fingertips behind your ears. Inhale, lift it to a crunch. Exhale, twist to your right side. Take your left elbow to your right knee and stretch your left foot long. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to your left side. Take your right elbow to your left knee. Reach your right leg long. And then go back and forth. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. This is yogi bicycle, so move with your breath. Although if you want to do this, go for it. You're just going to tire yourself out. Right? When you use your breath, it's like stepping on the gas pedal. It gives you more energy. So strong exhale through your mouth as you lift. For a challenge, stay lifted in your crunch. Keep your elbows wide. Spread your toes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take another long body stretch. Reach your arms over your head. Stretch your legs. Relax your abs. All right, from here, hug your knees into your chest and gently rock side to side, just right and left a few times. So give yourself a low back massage and then put your hands underneath your knees, rock up and down a few times on your spine. Let's go back and forth. This is my favorite part of yoga when we get to do this. And then come all the way up, come into boat pose. So I'll show you from the side and then from the front. So bring your knees together. Put your hands underneath your knees. Try to sit up as tall as you can. Right? So it should be a challenge. Lift your chest up, look up. You can stay here with your feet on the floor, or you can pick one foot up or both. Yeah, so stay here or reach your arms out. Look up, baby, smile. It's not that bad. You're just gonna hold for 4, 3, sit up taller, 2, and 1. Cross your feet, plant your hands, step back to plank. We're just gonna hold plank for a couple breaths. So step back to your plank. Hold and breathe. Bring your hips in line with your shoulders. Draw your belly in. Hold for 4, 3, chaturanga in 2, and 1. So use your tippy toes to shift forward and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. This time look right, look left, wiggle your hips, stretch out your abs. Whew. And then press back to downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips. Let's breathe together. Take a deep breath in. And then open mouth, exhale. One more time, deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. Inhale, lift your right leg up. So come into a split. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot in between your hands. Remember, if it doesn't make it there, pick it up, place it there. Inhale, crescent lunge. So come up into a high lunge. Stack the back of your back heel over the ball of your foot and sink low. Low into your lower body. Reach your arms over your head and try to focus on one spot on the wall in front of you. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 2 more breaths here. All right, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands together in prayer in front of your heart. Lean forward and twist your left elbow across your right thigh. So from the other side, it looks like this. Okay. You can stay up in a high lunge or you can lower to your back knee, lift your chest up, try to bring your hands to heart center. Okay, so hold this for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands down. This time move into a lizard lunge. So you'll bring your hands to the inside of your right foot. Walk your right foot to the edge of your mat, maybe even off your mat. And you can either stay up in a high lunge, you can lower to your back knee, or you can lower to your forearms. Some of you might be able to go into some really cool, different stuff here. So just find a stretch where you feel comfortable and you can take a full breath. Okay, so deep breath in through your nose. Slow deep breath out through your nose. Breathe into your hips. All right, from here, if you're on your forearms, press up to your hands, tuck your back toes under, and lift your left knee. Okay, so inhale, plank, step your right foot back to be your left foot. Exhale, side plank to your right side. So left hand is your foundation. Stack your feet and reach your right arm up. I know it's tricky. So you can stay here. You can also lower to your bottom knee. Okay, so that's one option. Or stack your feet and try to float your top leg. For 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga or straight to downward facing dog, your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let me spin around. All right. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. So now we're on the left side. Sink down. Reach your arms up. Focus on one spot in front of you. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, inhale. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. So hands in prayer, take your time. Lean forward, twist your right elbow across your left thigh. Hey. So you can stay up here or lift your chest up. Maybe look over your left shoulder this time. You're also welcome to lower to your back knee. Okay. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands down. This time come into your lizard lunge on this side. So walk your left foot to the edge of your mat, maybe even off your mat, and send your right foot back. So wiggle it back. Stay up here, lower to your back knee or lower to your forearms. Soften your face, soften your jaw. Slow deep breath in. Long deep breath out. Nice job, guys. To come out of this, take your time, tuck your right toes under, lift your right knee, inhale, plank. Exhale, side plank to your left side. So right hand is your foundation. Stack your feet and lift your hips up. Yay. So you can stay here, or option 2, lower to your right knee and reach your left arm up. Or third option, stack your feet and float your top leg. Hey, for 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga or straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. So sit down into a chair, reach up. Let me turn to the front. I'm into prayer twist on the right. So hands in prayer. Sit really low, lower than you think you can, and hook your left elbow across your right thigh. So sink your hips down, lift your heart up, hands to heart center. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Take your feet hip distance apart. This time step on your hands. So bend your knees a lot, enough that you can lift your toes and step on your hands, the palms of your hands. Bend your elbows, pull the crown of your head down, relax your head and neck. And this will stretch out your wrists after all those planks. So try to rest your chest on your thighs. And then bring your hands out, bring your big toes together. Side 2, inhale, chair pose, reach up. Exhale, prayer twist on your left. Sit really low into a chair, hook your right elbow across your left thigh. So sink your hips down, lift your heart up. Maybe look over your left shoulder. Hips down, heart up for 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. This time, bring your feet wider than your mat and sit down into a squat. And when I mean wider than your mat, I mean like if you're facing the top of your mat. Just take your feet as wide as your mat. You can either keep your hands on the floor, or if your heels are lifted, try taking your feet wider. If you can bring your hands together in prayer, you can use your elbows to open up your thighs and sit up tall. Okay, so breathe here. So as you breathe here, you can watch me. We're going to go into crow pose. If you already know crow pose, just pop right into it. If you're not sure, watch me first. Come into a forward fold. Bend your elbows just like we move through chaturanga, and stack your knees on the back of your arms. So use your tippy toes. Lean forward, look forward, and that's it. So butt in the air, look forward, play with lifting one foot, the other, or both. All right, now your turn. If you want to learn it, I suggest practicing it at least 3 times this time. And then every time you try it, just try it 3 times. Even if you fall, the floor is right there. You'll be okay. Yay. So nice job, guys. Keep playing with this, or if you're ready to move on, sip some water, towel off, and then come back to child's pose, just like we started class. All right, everyone good? All right, so you can bring your big toes together, your knees wide, and reach your arms forward. Take a few resting breaths in child's pose. Slow down. And then inhale, tabletop, come up to your hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, press back. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down into a chair again. This time, bend your elbows and hook your right elbow underneath your left elbow. It kind of looks funny. Cross your right elbow underneath your left elbow. Either your hands are wide, or you can try to wrap your palms together. It took me a few years of yoga for that. But sit down into a chair, cross your right leg over your left leg. Okay, this is called eagle pose. So sit low into a chair, but sit up tall, just like your back is against the wall. Breathe here. All right, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release and cross your arms and your legs. Shake it out. Circle your wrists, your ankles, your shoulders. And then take this on the other side. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle pose on the left. Hook your left elbow underneath your right. Wrap your palms or hands wide. Cross your left leg over your right leg. Sit low into your chair. It'll help you balance. And sit up tall. Use your abs. Yeah, so sit low for 3, 2, and 1. Release and cross your legs and your arms. Shake this out. All right. This time, inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Open up in a tree pose. You may have seen this one already. Glue your left foot down. Put your right foot on your shin, or place your foot on your inner thigh. So let your right knee open up behind you. Press your left hip forward and draw your belly in. So hands in prayer. Look at one spot on the floor. If you fall out of it, it's only yoga. Just come back and try again. All right, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good job. Shake it out. Let it go. It's over. Other side, ground down with your right foot. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up. Exhale, hands in prayer. So put your left foot on your shin or on your inner thigh. Wherever you had it on the other side. Anywhere but your knee is fine. Stand up tall. Bring your head back over your heart. You can look at the floor if that's too easy. Look at the ceiling. All right, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Shake it out. Let it go. And then step to the short end of your mat if you're not there already. I need to get there. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crow pose or chaturanga. So your choice, crow pose or chaturanga. Or both. All right, and then we'll meet back in downward facing dog. So reconnect to your breath, spread your fingers wide, relax your head. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot in between your hands. If it doesn't make it there, place it there. Inhale, warrior two. So ground your back heel down, come all the way up. Hey, we've been here before. Look towards your fingertips. Make sure your right knee's rolling to your pinky toe. Find a strong warrior. So deep breath in, deep breath out. This time, inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. So reach forward, bring your right hand to your shin and stretch your left arm up. Look up to your thumb. If your balance is off today, look down at your big toe. And keep a small micro bend in your right knee. Try to avoid locking your knee. Nice job, guys. Inhale, warrior two. Bend your right knee, reach your arms wide. And exhale, parallel your feet to the edges of your mat. So look down, try to bring your big toes in one line. Line up the edges of your feet with the edges of your mat. Make sure your ankles are as wide as your wrists. All right, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, wide forward fold. Come all the way down. Put your hands underneath your face or grab your ankles, bend your elbows, pull the crown of your head down. Look to the wall behind you. Relax your head and neck. All right, to come out of this, come halfway up, just like your halfway lift. Bend your knees and reach your arms wide, just like warrior two. Inhale, lift all the way up to standing. Exhale, warrior two. So turn your right second toe straight ahead, bend your right knee. Inhale, exhale, standing splits. So it looks like this. Windmill your hands down from low lunge. Walk your hands forward and float your left leg. Now you can stay on your fingertips or walk your hands back in balance. Bring one forearm to your calf or both. Spread your left toes, flex your left foot just like you're going to pluck a feather off the ceiling with your toes. Now you can stay here. This is already a lot of work. Or try some handstand hops. Plant your palms. Slide your right foot back so that you can lift your heel. Look between your hands and hop. Right? Even if it's just an inch off the mat. We got to start somewhere, right? Hop. One more time. Hop up. And land. Chaturanga or straight to downward facing dog. So inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last side, inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, warrior two, come all the way up. And hold and breathe here. So bend your left knee, look towards your left fingertips. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Nice job. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, reach forward, come into triangle pose. Left hand down to your shin. Stretch your right arm up. Look up to your thumb. So lean back just like you're against a wall. Bring your chest back. Bring your head back. Nice job. Inhale, warrior two. Come back up. This time, parallel your feet to the edges of your mat. Interlace your hands behind your back. If your hands don't reach, you can always put your hands on your hips. So either here or interlace your hands. Inhale, look up, find a small back bend. And exhale, fold. Bend your knees, come all the way down. Stretch your hands away from your low back. Relax your head and neck. So try to stretch your hands away from you. For a challenge, try to press your palms together. And then release your hands down Nice job. Take a resting breath here. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, bend your knees, reach your arms wide. So find your halfway lift. Inhale, lift all the way up to standing. And exhale, warrior two. So back towards the top of your mat. All right, here's where we fly. Inhale, exhale, standing splits. Windmill your hands down, float your right leg. So either stay on your fingertips or walk your hands back in balance. 1-4 into your calf or both. Spread your right toes, flex your right foot again. Looks like you're gonna pluck a feather off the ceiling with your toes. All right, stay here or try your handstand hops. Plant your palms, slide your left foot back and lift your heels, so like halfway between your hands and your back foot. Look between your hands, hop up. And you're just trying to practice landing softly, even if it's just an inch. For 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga or straight to downward facing dog. Last one. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. From here, inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, half pigeon. So bring your right knee to your mat. So now my knee is down. Bring your right knee all the way to the right side of your mat. So it's like touching the edge. So you're looking for like a 7 shape. You're not bringing your foot parallel to the front of your mat. You're looking for that angle. Okay. So tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee, wiggle your left foot back. Yay. And then walk your hands back, lift your chest up. So think of your hips as a soup bowl. Like we don't want to spill any soup by leaning to the right or leaning to the left. We want to be right in the middle. So stay up here or walk your hands forward and fold. This is a little more introspective. Close your eyes, soften your face again. Slow, deep breath in. Long, deep breath out. And then very slowly, you can walk your hands back, lift your chest up, and press back to downward facing dog. So one way to do that is through tabletop, like hands and knees. The other way is tuck your left toes under, lift your left leg, and then slide your right leg back. So you can shake out your right leg, you can pedal your knees, wiggle it out, and then switch sides. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, bring your left knee to the left side of your mat. So all the way to the edge, right? You can bring your left foot towards your groin, tuck your right toes under, lift your right leg, and wiggle your leg back so you can get deeper into it. So the top of your right foot is on the mat. Walk your hands back, lift your chest up, and try to find the center. So if you're not sure where that is, lean to the right, lean to the left, find the center of that. Okay, yay. Stay up here or walk your hands forward and fold. Soften your face, soften your jaw, slow deep breath in, long deep breath out. And then gently walk your hands back with your chest. Come back to downward facing dog. So you can tuck your right toes under, lift your right leg, and then slide your left foot back. Pedal your knees, shake it out. And then lower down to your hands and knees. We're gonna move to seated. So you can bring your feet to one side, your hips to the other side of your mat, and you can swing your feet forward. Hey. Right? So here you can bring your big toes together. You can pull the fleshy parts away from your sit bones to sit more comfortably, like all the junk out of your trunk. Just slide it out of the way. Sit up tall. It should be really difficult. Reach your arms over your head. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Grab your feet or bend your knees and grab your feet. Close your eyes. Bring your chin to your chest. So whether you can reach your toes or not has nothing to do with what a wonderful person you are. You are worthy. Very slowly walk your hands back in. This time move to lying on your back. We're going to take bridge pose and then we'll move towards our final pose. So you may have to scoot up or scoot back depending on your mat. Lie down. And once you're lying down, you can bend your knees with your feet hip distance apart. Right? So your knees are right in line with the points of your hips. Rest your hands beside your hips and soften your shoulders down your back and away from your ears. Look at one spot on the ceiling again. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bridge. Press your feet down, lift your hips, lift your chest. Your hands stay beside you, or you can try to interlace your hands underneath you. If you like a full back bend, you already know how to do it. You can tuck your hands in by your ears. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Lift onto the crown of your head and press up. So bridge or wheel. And then wheels, you can slowly come down, crown of your head first. And then bridge, inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Release your hands, lower your hips, and rest. You can bring your feet together and your knees wide, just like we did for crunches or bound angle. Right hand to your belly, left hand to your heart. Close your eyes and rest. Right? This time you can bring your knees together, hug your knees into your chest, gently rock side to side. And extend your left leg onto your mat. You can twist your right knee across your body, come into a spinal twist. So reach your right knee out, stretch your right arm out and look in the opposite direction of your knee. And then switch sides when you're ready. You can roll onto your back. This time pull your left knee into your chest. Stretch your right leg long. Come into a spinal twist on this side. So twist your left knee to your right side. Reach your right arm out. Look to your right hand. All right, and very slowly roll into your back. This time you can give yourself a big hug. Squeeze your knees into your chest or bring your forehead to your knees. Inhale. Exhale, release. So move into a final pose, Savasana. Stretch your legs long. Relax your arms to your sides. Let your palms face up and close your eyes. Bring your chin towards your chest. Lengthen the back of your neck. Come back to your natural breath and melt onto your mat. So we'll stay here for a little bit. I will let you know when it's time to come up. And then please stay here longer. If you'd like more time lying down, you're welcome to lie down as long as you would like. If you're ready to come up, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bring some life and energy back into your body. Circle your wrists and your ankles. Gently roll to one side. You can make it flow out of your hands. And take a few breaths on your side. And then help yourself up to seated. press into your top hand. You can come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Whatever is comfortable to you is fine. You can bring your hands to your knees or in your lap and close your eyes. One more moment of stillness. And then you can bring your hands together in prayer. Let's close with our breath. Deep breath in and exhale it out. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it all go. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me and with everyone else here. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, wonderful rest of your week, of your year. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Many blessings to you all. Great job.